Hello everyone, and welcome to Harmony at Home. I'm Mr. Adam, and I'm so thrilled you've joined me for Part 7. If you missed Parts 1 through 6, there are links in the description box below. In today's lesson, we are going to learn 4 new pitches and our first scale. Let's get started. So far, the pitches that we've learned only use our left hand. Remember, we've learned D, C, B, A, and G. Today's new pitches are going to be using both hands, and we're going to be covering the holes on the bottom of our recorder. These notes are also going to sound lower than the ones we've learned already. We're going to start by learning F. F goes in the first space on our staff, right here. To play F, we're going to start by fingering a G, like this. Then we're going to add our pointer finger, and we're going to add our ring finger. Our F should sound like this. Let's try playing it together. Nicely done. Let's try that one more time. Excellent. Now we're going to learn E. E sits on the first line of our staff. To play our E, we're going to start with our fingering for F. So that's like a G plus our pointer finger and our ring finger. And to play our E, we are going to lift up our ring finger and we're going to put down our middle finger. That is our fingering for E. Here's what it sounds like. Now you try. Are you ready? Wonderful. Now we're going to learn to play D. I know what you're thinking. We've already learned how to play D. Well, there are a few different Ds on the recorder. Actually, there are a few different versions of a bunch of the notes on the recorder. This D is going to go in the space right below the staff. To play our D, we're going to start with our fingering for E, and we're just going to put down our ring finger. So now we're covering with our thumb, the thumb hole, and then holes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is what our D sounds like. Now you try. Are you ready? Wonderful job. The next pitch we're going to learn is C. This is a different C than the one we've already learned. Remember, there's more than one version of some of the notes on our recorder. To play a low C, we're going to start by fingering our low D, and then we're going to add our pinky. So every single hole on the recorder is covered. This is what a C sounds like. It's very important when we play our low C that we use very hot air. If we use cold air, our notes are going to crack, or we might even get a higher version of the same C, like this. All right, that wasn't the low C. We need to play with warm air, and it'll sound like this. Let's try that together. Are you ready? Excellent job. Now we're going to try an exercise that uses all 4 of these pitches. We're going to practice this together. Remember that each whole note gets 4 beats. And just to remind you, here are the pitches that we're going to play. C, D, E, and F. Let's try playing this exercise together. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Excellent job. Now we're going to put together everything we've learned so far by playing our first scale. It's called the C major scale. We're going to start on our low C, and we're going to play every note we know all the way until we get to our high C. Then we're going to start at our high C, and we're going to play back down through all of those notes until we get back down to our low C. Remember that each note is a whole note, so they all have to have 4 beats. Are you ready? Let's try this. 1, 2, ready, and. Now let's start at the top and go back down. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Fantastic job. Let's try playing that scale one more time just to make sure we really got it. Remember to use warm air on your low C so that it comes out really clean. Ready? Let's try this again. 1, 2, ready, and. Let's start at the top and go back down. Ready, and. Fantastic job, everyone. You've learned so much today, and I am so proud of you. We're just about out of time for today, but before you go, I'd like to talk to you about what to practice for next week. I would like you to practice the C major scale and the 4 pitches we learned today: C, D, E, and F. I will be posting the music for the C major scale to our Google Classroom so that you can read it. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Happy practicing.